Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Ben. I'm an audiologist in California and I'm excited to be with Hearing Like Me to make this guest video. Today's topic is, what is tinnitus? Hey everyone, it's so good to be here. Thank you for having me on. Let me explain what is tinnitus. Tinnitus is ringing in the brain, in the auditory brain, and it's caused from a chain reaction of sound that is actually not passing through the ear into the auditory centers of the brain. So there's different kinds of tinnitus, but in general, let me describe what the most common type of tinnitus is. Most people in life, they have slowly progressing hearing ability. Just like we're slowly losing our vision, eventually we need glasses. Similarly, we tend to slowly lose our hearing acuity. And the hearing organ, which is past the eardrum, that's called the cochlea. So most people, they lose the ability to hear soft, high-pitched sounds over time. The cochlea then becomes a filter because the environment, it has all different types of sound, but now the cochlea is not passing through the soft, high-pitched sounds up to the auditory brain. Therefore, the auditory brain gets filtered signal, and the soft, high-pitched sounds that it cannot hear anymore, it creates in the brain. So this is a phantom sound, and this is called ringing in the brain. So that's what tinnitus is for most people. The common symptoms of tinnitus would be hearing a prolonged ringing in the ear, and sometimes it sounds like buzzing, other times it sounds like humming or whooshing. There's different kinds of tinnitus. Most commonly, tinnitus is related to an underlying hearing condition. So of course, we need to know, how is our hearing ability? Getting a hearing test is an obvious decision for getting more information about what to do next. Now there's different kinds of tinnitus as well. The ringing kind of tinnitus typically is a high-pitched ringing related to a high-pitched hearing loss, which is the most common type of hearing loss. But let's say you have hearing loss for the bass, mids, and treble tones, then your tinnitus might not sound like ringing. It might sound more like white noise or buzzing or hissing. All of those different kinds of sounds would be considered tinnitus. So even though it can come in different sound, it's actually the same type of phenomenon. So that's basically covering what is tinnitus. So it's not the ear necessarily messing anything up. It's actually ringing that's coming from the auditory brain, and that's exactly what we need to learn about when we're figuring out what to do next with tinnitus. So in this video series, we're going to be learning about the different important questions to understand for tinnitus. So I'm glad to be here with Hearing Like Me, and I'm excited to share the other answers to the other common questions about tinnitus to help you understand its relationship to hearing loss, to ringing in the ear, and other parts of our psychology and our physical health, and how that all can relate to the sound and perception of tinnitus.